What is up, Anime Detour? This is 2025. I'm here with MangaBookGuy, who's going to be a DJ that's performing later tonight at the rave.
Yep.
So I first of all appreciate you taking a few minutes of your time just to kind of like talk about the career and everything like that. So we'll start off really quick. MangaBookGuy, as a DJ name, that's pretty unique.
Thank you.
Which I'm going to assume has a good origin story.
I promise it's about like a 10 minutes. It's going to be a part of the whole
thing. We're all good.
It's very much of like every time you're coming up with a username, it's what is a unique thing. Because it's very hard to come up with more unique usernames without just adding numbers.
Right, yeah, like 01, nope,
and
02.
So I was like, oh, comic book guy, but for weebs. So manga book guy. And that's it, and it's been concise. It's been unique enough.
It works. It's simple. It's concise, but it's different enough, or it's got that hook to it, and it works.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as a DJ, like that career, how did you kind of get started in that? How did you know like this is what I want to do and pursue, and like this is the music career path that I want to go into?
So I started with conventions, like as a con DJ. I started staffing them before even like attending them, and so I worked in the tech department. And some of the cons I would do who were the tech were one of the nights of the DJ. So sometimes raves would have 2 nights.
Right.
And so like one night would be for guests, the other night would be all the tech DJs. So as a tech person, you eventually hang around DJs long enough, you're kind of like, you kind of pick up a thing or two.
Right. Yeah.
And I learned how to do sound. Or first I learned how to do lighting for raves. So like, whenever you see
how to make it work and music drops and
exactly. And from there I learned how to do sound because it kind of parallels.
Right.
And then from sound I'm like, oh, DJing isn't that hard.
Right.
You hang around DJs enough and you're like, you know what? I kind of want it.
I want to give this a shot. I want to see what I can do. And
so
now, it's interesting. Do you produce like your own music as well in addition to?
So currently, this is the year I'm starting to work on production. I haven't created anything myself because I've been kind of focusing on kind of just learning the career.
Right, yeah.
But I have both the time and the ability to kind of just deep dive into music production. I have so many friends, and a lot of good things about the DJ community, at least in the Twin Cities, is it's very uplifting. So like, oh, you want to mess with Ableton? Yeah. Oh, you want to have a mix session? Yeah, let's hang out and just.
Yeah, well, that's awesome.
Just mess around, and then that's kind of what I'm currently working on right now, but I mainly kind of play a lot of other people's stuff, and kind of like, I both working with people who I know are production artists, as well as kind of doing my own spin on things.
Right. I know there's like a lot of different genres in that kind of space. Is there a certain genre like that you like to go towards? Like if people are listening to like the music that you're going to be playing, what's kind of the vibe that people could kind of expect?
So I'm Chicago native, so house.
I hold it against you.
Very expensive, I know. That's why I live in Minnesota now. I love house. I've been listening from like a lot of it growing up, and so then when I started DJing, it kind of just like not only house but a lot of Latin music, and that's the thing that I like to do whenever I spin is there's a lot of really good Latin house music, and like kind of just like bringing that into the community, bringing that to like spaces I do, because I do a lot of conventions, but I know sometimes some people like who go to conventions, the anime rave is like the rave.
Oh yeah.
Because it's kind of scary to like go to like a club or a venue. It's a lot. And so like kind of just like going to like an all ages convention where you can go and dance and listen to music.
Like it feels more safe because it's like it's inside of a like hotel or a building versus like it's just a club.
It's a good welcoming to be like, you know what, maybe I do want to check this out, so I'm gonna go to this anime.
It's a good like intro to kind of everything.
100%. That's because that's happened for me, and now I've like gone to shows, I've gone to festivals, both music and like cruise ships.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of bring a lot of house and like stuff that you would see at like a rave if you went to a venue, because that way people who go to a convention aren't just going to be listening to like, I love Weave remixes as much as the next one, the Dotadon OP is so good. But I kind of bringing that stuff that they would see at a normal rave, so they're like, you know what, I kind of want to see it. And so like that way they can like take that experience and then say, you know what, I am going to go to my local spot, or I am going to check out this artist.
I'll give like a set a shot and see what I can get, see what it looks like, see what the vibe of it is, and like I said, it's a good threshold to kind of see like where you might fall on.
100%.
Now, obviously, like you said, you're kind of in that, you started getting into DJing, and like now you're getting into producing your own music, so you've kind of you're in that stage of like running the gambit of like the entire career
of just like, you know what, because every year as a DJ, and honestly as anybody who's ever in a career that like isn't like sometimes you can do what you love, and that's awesome. Sometimes you do what you love as a hobby. But the big question is it still fun? And it is still fun, and so every year I'm like, you know what, I want to do this, I want to keep trying it. So this year is more so kind of honing in on trying to make my own sound.
Yeah, like now I know, like this is what I have fun doing this. I'm consistently having fun doing it. Now I can pursue like the next leg of the journey.
Yeah.
Get my own music, produce it, share it, play it, and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, the best part about being a DJ is I get to have the aux cord for an hour.
Yeah.
No matter what, it's like I only listen to bangers, so everyone's gonna have a good time.
Right, exactly.
But that's all.
I don't have bad taste. Like we're good.
I get to have pretty lights and have the aux for an hour.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. There's really no downside to being able to do
There's
that.
There's only an up.
Right. Exactly. I know I had asked you before. Now you said you do a lot of conventions and stuff like that. Are there consistent conventions? Obviously, Detour will have to keep bringing you back, but like, are there other conventions that if people are like, I love this guy's vibe, the style, everything like that, that they could consistently be able to find you at?
So, from the local side, from Minneapolis, TutyCon is a super fun board game, video game convention. A lot of people hang out. We're just playing board games and then doing room parties and shenanigans. I've been a supporter for them for a long time, and I love doing music with them because it's like, the cool thing about that is like that's where you entered the VGM. So it's like it's EDM, but it's like Sunshine has a remix that's like a dubstep track and stuff like that. So like, good friends with them. I've been doing a lot of the Colossal Cons too. Yeah. So a big one coming up is Prime, which is basically water park in the summer. So this year, a lot of people are cosplaying as Hatsune Miku. So various themes and just hang out, play music. It's kind of like it's like a festival, but for weebs.
It is. Yeah, it really is.
So the Colossal Con's TutyCon, and the last one that I would like shout out is a con which Akeomi Con, right? Akeomi Con is my friend Kit Vixen, who I've known since they've doing burlesque, and before I even started DJing. Oh wow. We had a convention that took place when one con didn't because the pandemic was hard for a lot of people.
Yeah, that shut down a lot.
And so they made a convention. First it was a Discord hangout, then it kind of became a small con. It's like, you know what, we had enough to do so. And I think year 4, we've been having it. It is now a New Year's Eve convention. So like it's like basically hanging out. If we can get it on the New Year's date, sometimes New Year's is on a weekend. It's awesome. And so basically the big thing about it is Minnesota's first 21 plus convention. Oh, okay. So, and it's not like, yes, it's like all adult themes. It is sometimes you go to a con that like everybody's just an adult and hanging out. And so everybody who is at the con is at the hotel is for those peeps.
Okay, yeah.
And it's a super nice time for some people just hang out during New Year's for a con.
Awesome. Well, make sure you check it out. And then any key socials, Facebook, Instagram that you...
So for me, MangaBookGuy is the name on pretty much everything. Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud. I do upload certain sets. So like I recently, last year I did my festival debut at Electric Summer. And I had somebody help me record the set. And so I've been uploading a lot of my past sets to SoundCloud because sometimes you don't get to see the show.
Right, yeah. You're kind of just doing it, and then you're like, oh, I missed it, but then you'll be able to see something after the fact. It's still pretty nice.
Yeah. So MangaBookGuy and pretty much anything on there, both Facebook, SoundCloud, and Instagram for sure. And sometimes on Twitch when we stream.
Yeah, Twitch is always fun.
Twitch is good.
Any final message you'd want to pass along to and pretty much anyone out there?
Listen to more house music. House music is always fun. It's a good way to get bouncing. Honestly, if you ever think about going to a convention, check out anything for like a day. A Sunday is a good con. Never worrying about missing out on a convention. There's always next year. Yeah. And have fun being a weeb with other weebs. It's one of the best parts about going to cons.
Good message. We'll see you next time.